www.advocacy.com.
She breaks down her baby. Morning sun that brighten up my day. I'm in love with you and girl, won't you stay? If I tell you I'm in love with you, tell me you feel the same. So stay, stay. Baby, oh, you know that I want you. And I will never ever break your heart, though. Baby, oh, you know that I want you. And I will never ever break your heart, though. You are the air I breathe, the one for me. My medicine, my only medicine. You are the air I breathe, the one for me. My medicine, my only medicine. God, I love you, baby. Hey, hey, hey. God, I love you, baby. Hey, hey, hey. God bless the day I'm upon you, oh. I feel good, I'm around you, oh. Yeah. Baby girl, love you, not ever know. You stole my heart, but I let it go, yeah. Just to prove my love all the time I lie. If I break your heart, then let me die. Baby, oh, you know that I want you. And I will never ever break your heart, though. Baby, oh, you know that I want you. And I will never ever break your heart, though. I love you, baby. Hey, hey, hey. God, I love you, baby. Hey, hey, hey. All you see is love. You brought me life. You are my life. You are my love, yeah. When I needed love, you brought me love. You are my love. You are my love, yeah. Baby, oh, you know that I want you. And I will never ever break your heart, though. I love you, baby. Hey, hey, hey. God, I love you, baby. Hey, hey,
Yeah, beats.
They say I love money, baby. Oh, you say you love money, baby. So many say they can't love money, baby. They can't love money, baby. You love baby. Well, what the money can do, what the money can do, what the money can do, what the money can do. Well, what the money can do, what the money can do, what the money can do, what the money can do. I put my money in the red bank. Before I was buying the money, I left my money in the red bank. Hey, yeah. I never switch it from them. They can't let my style, but the money can concentrate them. Hey, yeah. Please, my head, please, my home. How did I know, please, my head? Please, my head, please, my home. How did I know, please, my head? I never be a dapuna. You a dapuna. You never be a dapuna. You don't get more like one a dapuna. Today, una pair you call. Looking for it, looking for it. And see money back, I can see that on the heart. Looking for it, looking for it. I never be a dapuna. You a money can do, what the 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 money can do. I got mulai babage akaje kwale monkey go up, monkey hard to calm down, monkey calm down, monkey calm down. If Makabagi they say you want me calm down, monkey calm down, monkey calm down. Money for hair, papa ground, monkey calm down, monkey calm down. Girl, monkey sweat say now I calm down, monkey calm down. What the money can do, 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 what the money can do. What the money can do, what the money can do, what the money can do.
I'm resting you like the law. My love is your parking garage, girl. Come and park your heart. If I'ma slide on the playground, would you slide down my sliding board?
Oh, girl, you are right, like a diamond, we will shine, baby girl, it's your
Ready for an upgrade?
Then come to Sika Motors, sole distributors of Toyota vehicles, Mitsubishi vehicles, and Yamaha motorbikes, genuine accessories and spare parts.
You name it, we have it. We have the 2022 brands of Toyota vehicles. Select from our new Toyota Starlight,
Toyota Belter, Toyota Rush.
We've got the best deal in town through our Sika Motors financing schemes with selected banks, EcoBank Liberia and UBA Liberia, starting at the lowest as $500 USD. You won't believe these prices. Come for quality, reliability, and durability. Take a spin and let's make a deal.
Sika Motors on the UN Drive at Sailtown, Bushra Island, or call Sika Motors on +231 775 987 758 or email cmarketing@cfao.com. Sika Motors, drive with confidence.
My people, your hello. Yeah, hello. Have you guys heard the latest news in town? No. What happened?
And what's the latest news?
Sika Motors have added a new brand of vehicle to their vehicle lines, and it is called Mitsubishi. It comes in pickups, SUV, and trucks. Hell, but news coming from Sika Motors. And you know, we all running all the time, carrying heavy loads, and most times we spend money on other carriers, right? Yes, my man. Then listen carefully. I heard Sika Motor Mitsubishi vehicles are very strong, sophisticated, pleasing designs, durable, extremely comfortable, and most importantly, they come with upgraded features which allows you to drive smoothly on damaged roads in both rural and urban areas. And this could lessen your expenses on spare parts. Oh yeah, but true. But that's not all. Yeah, you're listening. Sika Motor also have spare parts for all their vehicles they are selling. So it won't give you hard time to go look from garage to garage, from spare parts store to spare parts store. Yes, so you have heard all. You can now get stronger and comfortable Mitsubishi pickups, SUV, and trucks from Sika Motors. They are located on UN Drive and Sailtown, Bourgeois Island. Their email is sikamarketing@cfao.com.
For more information, you can contact Sika Motors on 0775 987758 or 0881 937000.
Sika Motors. Hey, God. Yeah, man. This is the third time this week that my car has broken down on me. Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello, brother. Yeah, God.
I say, excuse me, sir. Why do you have your car in the driveway? Don't you know you are obstructing traffic?
I'm sorry, my brother, but I'm frustrated and annoyed right now. I've been spending money on spare parts for this car 2 to 3 times every week. All my saving is gone, and now I'm in debt.
Okay, if that's what you say, Do you know Sika Motors or have you heard of Sika Motors?
No, my brother. What do they do?
Listen very well. Sika Motors is the sole distributor of Toyota and Mitsubishi vehicles and Yamaha products, including motorbikes, generators, elbow machines, and many more.
Eh? You say what? But I told you I wanted to buy a car?
Okay. Sika Motors sells spare parts for all their brands of vehicles, motorbikes, and elbow machines. And your car at Toyota?
Yes, now. My car at Toyota.
Their spare parts are durable, genuine, long-lasting, very affordable, and always available.
Oh, for true? They are wasting my time?
My man, you know I will not lie to you. Try Sika Motors and see.
Thank you so much, my brother, for giving me this information about Sika Motors spare parts.
They are located on the UN Drive in Seontown, Bourgeois Island. You can contact them via email on sikamarketing@cfao.com.
Say no to fixed spare parts.
Yes, you hear it for yourself. Hurry now to Sika Motors and get yourself genuine and very affordable spare parts any day and anytime.
For more information, you can contact Sika Motors on 0775-987758 or 0881-937000.
We all know the headache we go through sending money to our loved ones, friends, and family in Liberia. High fees, long lines in banks, the usual complaint of the system being down, such a waste of time and energy. That is why I was very happy when I learned that SendWave is now in Liberia. So now I can send money anytime from anywhere directly from my smartphone to the MTN Lone Star Cell mobile money account of a loved one, friend, or family within seconds for just a tiny fee. So download SendWave now to your phone from your Apple Store or Google Play Store. Add your details, and don't worry, they are very safe and secure. And start sending money today. Don't forget to insert the promo code COSTA to get free $5 credit added to your first transfer. SendWave is secure, super fast, and by far the most affordable way to send money to Liberia. I'm Henry P. Costa and a very happy customer. Thank you.
Wonderful, a great weekend here in Liberia and the world at large. Is another good day to be here. It's a sunny day this morning across Monrovia. Yeah, if you're in Central Town, yeah, the sun is at least today, not bad at all. So we want to say good morning. Welcome to yet another edition of the Costa Morning Show. Waka Amara Kamara is my name. I'm pretty seated here with Sylvester Teves now. We'll be bringing up some information that are trending this morning in Liberia and the world at large. So let me say good morning, Teves, and welcome to the show.
Good morning, Boaka, and good morning to our many listeners. It is good to be back on the nation's premier platform. And at least, thank God, I'm a bit okay this morning in terms of my health. And it's really not been easy on me these few days. But thank God, at least I'm being strengthened day by day by those medication I'm currently taking. But it's good to be back on the nation premier platform, brother.
Okay, so we have few things to talk about before diving into what we said we were going to talk about the guy from the Liberian National Police. Up until then, we have to look at this loan agreement that have been going on at the house for a few times now. Teves, I don't know if you've been following this particular loan agreement from the it started from the House of Representatives before going over to the Senate, and Representative Akaros, not Akaros, but Yeke Koluba raised the alarm. He told the people, the Liberian people, that this loan was not okay, but some of our opposition lawmakers, you read that article, you went through it. let's begin with you before I can come in. What do you make of this entire loan agreement at the house?
You know, Bwaka, we've been following this drama up Capitol Hill, where the International Development Association, right? Yes, the International Development Association, ADA for short, is the one providing this $65 million loan to the Liberian government. And now this loan is going to last from July 15, 2029 to 2035 is the lifespan of this loan, where the time that the Liberian government is supposed to pay this particular money. But we've been following this, came about from the lower house, and it has reached to the Senate. And 16 senators, yesterday we followed it, 16 senators have signed for this loan to be passed into law. 16 senators have signed for the passage of this loan agreement. And we're interested to know, Bwaka, some of the folks, some of the senators, majority of them are opposition senators.
Yeah.
The legs of Communist Whistle. The legs of Communist Whistle. The legs of G. Smith from Riverside County. In fact, these were the people making the case in the Senate for this particular loan to be passed. In fact, at one point in time, Communist Whistle stated that this loan should be passed because it was captured in the 2023 budget as an extension or allocation. Because you know, when you put in the budget together, there are projections that you make, right? That there are projections that you make to have that budget, or be a budget. And one of those projections, according to Communist Whistle, is the $65 million other loan scheme. Others are saying we cannot help and pass this particular agreement. Some opposition leaders, and they do have a point, Bwaka, that this money, when passed, the timeliness of the money.
Yep, that's the
time
point.
they are discussing this money could be used for city. Some of them could be used for citizen campaign purposes.
Elections. Yep.
They could have argument. It could be. So another one would be if this wasn't around campaign period, where those lawmakers who are not in agreement for the passage of this agreement, were they going to vote in favor of this agreement? That's another question.
Yeah.
We've learned, we're still trying to verify the issue, that there were some inducements that went on. People were tantalized. Some are saying each person took away $150,000 United States dollars. We are still trying to verify this information. 16 senators have signed, have agreed for this particular agreement, $65 million loan agreement.
Yeah. So Teves, I don't know. Teves, I don't know whether you want me to go through the documents. Those that voted against, those that voted in favor, and are part of the opposition. I don't know if you want me to.
Call their names. Call their names. Call their names before we go on.
So they said, according to Front Page Africa here this morning, it said, in a stunning turn of events, the Liberia Senate faced an unprecedented situation on Thursday, June 29, 2023, as several opposition senators defected during a crucial vote on the ratification of the $65 million loan agreement from the International Development Association, ADA. During the vote, 16, once again, listen to this. During the vote, 16 senators voted in favor of the passage of the loan agreement, while 8 senators, including, please listen carefully. I read that again. During the vote, 16 senators voted in favor of the passage of the loan agreement, while 8 senators, including Senator Abraham Darros Dillon, Liberty Party, Mosrado County, James Barney, MPP, Maryland County, Senator Bochas Sengbe, ANC, River G County, Nyombri Kanga Lawrence, Liberty Party, Grand Bassa County, Boto Kanen, Independent Bapolu County, Prince Moi, UP Bon County, Prince Johnson, MDR Nima County, and Jeremiah Kun, MDR Nima County, voted against it. Those are the senators. Those are the opposition senators and independent senators that voted against this loan. Let's continue on. Opposition senator expressed concern about the loan's unprecedented nature and raised questions about its timing and procedural aspects. They argue that the passage of the loan agreement did not adhere to the standing order and violate the established rules of the legislature, which require multiple readings before passage. So this loan agreement, Teves, they gave it to the people, they gave it to the senator, they gave it to the House of Representatives. The guys never read the agreement at all, most especially in the lower house. Once the guys knew that they not send a particular document to the lawmakers, our representative, before they knew by themselves, the two were already passed. It was already passed. So let me just read out the name, those that voted in favor. It said, however, some senators, including Communist Wise, United Party, River G County, Francis Pay, Riverside County, who recently joined ranks with the Unity Party, Daniel Flo Netien, ANC Bapolu County, Wellington Jivon Smith, Riverside County, another Unity Party collaborator, and Dr. Henry Tokwa, independent candidate, Bon County, as well as J. Milton TJ, Unity Party, Sando County, voted in favor of the loan agreement. So those are the names of the guys that voted in favor of the loan agreement. They are opposition lawmakers, but they are voting in favor of everything that do come from the executive. Teves, here we are again on the scene argument. Financial inducement in a house.
Wagai. Wagai. Here is it, Wagai. I will not agree with some of them who said the passage of that agreement did not go through the House standing order or any procedure. Has there been procedure in that building in passing some of these things that have affected the lives of the people? Have there been procedure? Some of these major actors who you see standing out against this loan, like Senator Delon, Le Bocha, the Yombly, you all know them to be the faces of the major opposition bloc in our country.
Yeah.
They have stood tall in terms of wanting to change church-led government. Now, they think, and I stand to be corrected, some of them have raised this issue privately, in fact, that passing this particular agreement, it will be an empowerment to the CDC to carry on her campaign purpose. If you can remember Bwaga, few lawmakers, senators, the other day met with Ambassador Joseph Yima Bwaga. If you can remember.
Yeah.
Before Ambassador Bwaga traveled to Ghana, I think sometime last week or week before last, where you had our photos where the old man was seated with less crown and walking, stuff. That training photo, right? The old man had a meeting with some of the senators. And it was one of the points that was stressed in that particular meeting concerning the RDA agreement. that they shouldn't be part of it, because being part of it will be an empowerment to the CDC to campaign using financial power against them. I dare you, if there was not election year, some of the senators who are rejecting signing this particular thing, they will have signed this agreement, Waka. They will have signed the agreement. But because they think that signing this agreement will impede the smooth operation of their campaign activities, where the government will use so many resources to win people over by opposition political parties, by opposition figures, go into places, spend the cash. Because I can say this for free. All of that money will not be used on development. All of that money will not be used to better the lives of the people. The CDC is going to take some of this money. Although a lot of things been passing in that particular house, but for me, at this point in time, whether it is timely or not, but we agree that yes, it is timely, that particular, some of the senators who stood their ground, we want to thank them for that. But in standing their ground, they are trying to prevent something. And also thank them for preventing that. Although it was not prevented, they have still been passed, because 30 senators, 16 from 30, that 14 Bwaga. So that simple majority. If there would have been a tie, the vice president was still coming to break the tie in favor of the government. And you know, so we thank them for their stand. We thank them for their stand. But some of their arguments they're raising about procedure and the standing this and standing that, we don't want to hear it. Because we know, we've heard, we've witnessed our agreement, where agreements in our house were being passed overnight. Buffer Timon, the accident matter issue, with that Avan Hope, we saw Buffer Timon writing receipt of 500,000 to a concession company. We saw how these people treated our people, how 4 these agreements were passed. Did they talk about it passing through procedures and the standing order of the House? No. The fear that I harbored, similar fear those senators harbored, that George Weah and his folks are going to use some of that money to run their campaign. Are going to use some of that money to run their campaign. We want to thank them for their stand, but yesterday, some of those same opposition senators that are members of the rescue team coming up with said, hey man.
But the chairman of ANC also now, don't forget that. The chairman. And then the team.
Fix the country, fixer.
Yeah, fixer.
They will also know that Devon Smith also, I think he affiliates. I think he's a United Party member. He's now affiliated with I think the ANC. These are people who say they want to better the life of our people. They want to fix their country. They want to rescue this country. Communist wizard who has been seen lately on the rescue train is the one trying to buy bullets against the people. Communist wizard. But United Party people, we take that kind of man, go put you on that. I think they're talking already and put you on their ticket in River G, on the United Party ticket. Communist wizard has never stood with the United Party. Communist wizard has never stood in the house of the United Party or the opposition. When they were talking about opposition coming together to stop some of the bad issues in the house there, Communist wizard was one of those who went against those issues, who left a friend in the water. At a later day, he was somersault. There was somersault. Communist wizard again. When they went, they got intention number 2. Intention number 2, Maserado County. Communal Wisdom was on that particular platform, sitting there as one of the hard worker mobs. Today, this is Communal Wisdom. This is Communal Wisdom. Communal Wisdom has purchased, has added himself to those other senators to purchase weapons against the United Party. I can tell you for free, Bwaka, they say that money will be used for developmental purpose. Fiacre. Well, developmental purpose. The guys are going to run campaign, use money. Ready? Hey, you come here with alone. You need the other person alone. You need the other person alone. Daniel Nathan, the chairman of a whole opposition political party. Daniel F. Nathan, the chairman of the ANC, the man who wants to face this country, is the one arming the CDC against the ANC. Against the ANC. Daniel F. Nathan of Bapodu County. Where are those guys who call themselves facers? Where are they? In this crucial time of our election, Daniel Nathan is there, arming the CDC. Which development you guys want to do? Which development they want to do? They didn't do development 5 years ago at 9 to 11 time when they're about to be exited. That's when they are going to do development. Hey, man. Our people that we send in the house there, how are they behaving to us like this? There's a side for our country. Opposition leaders that are supposed to be in line in making sure there are checkpoints, there are scrutinies carry on to prevent things that have happened yesteryears. But they are the ones today aiding and abetting these things to happen. There's a sad for our country. Then they're ready to call themselves opposition people. Who made you opposition?
Yeah, but Kevin, my point is that after whining and dining with the administration, later on they will go in opposition political party meetings, at their rallies, events, and pretend that to say they are in the interest of the ordinary Liberians, they are in the interest of the opposition bloc, they are in the interest of X, Y, and Z. So, the place that you're supposed to work in the interest of the opposition bloc, the place that you're supposed to work in the interest of Liberians, you will say, no, I'm working in my own interest to benefit myself. But when it comes to rally, you will say, yes, I am part of the opposition. When it comes to program, you will say, yes, I'm part of the opposition.
They're rushing to go sit on platform.
They'll be rushing to go sit on platform and do other things. But this is it, my people. This is what we tell you. As we approach the 2023 October 10th election, this shouldn't be about party. Or because the person has been placed on my party ticket, it means that I will vote one, vote all. We should stop doing some of these things. We should learn. But now, not because the person is on your party ticket, it means that you should vote for that person. See what the person can bring forth. The person stands on issues. Those are some of the characters that you should look for in a lawmaker this time around. Not because they are in bed with your party, then you say, oh, okay, because he's supporting Ambassador Boakai, because he's supporting Mr. Alexander Cummins, or because he's supporting Tiawon, it means I should vote him. Or because he's from a county, he's from a district, he's from a town, so I should vote for him. Let's look at what the person can bring forth on the table. What have been their, what they've been doing in the interest of Liberia since they were given the mantle of authority at the house. and we are approaching the elections again. They will come with the cash. They will come with the t-shirts, the face cap, the bag of rice to our people to blandfool them. Some will say I am working in the interest of the opposition bloc. That's lie. Remember what all they've been doing in the house. Remember they've been wanting and dining with this administration by supporting every bill that comes from the executive. Every bill that comes from the executive. So here we are again, my people. As we approach the elections, there is need that we inform our people on some of these things. There's need. We'll not just be sitting here, we'll be bad muffin everybody or what's those that are doing well, we'll let you know that, oh yes, they are doing well. Those that are not working in the interest of Liberian, we'll let you know. We are not saying that this loan agreement is not important for the country or it will not benefit the country, but we are looking at the timing of this loan agreement. If only this agreement is passed, it means that you are given the CDC the edge. Financial, you are making them, you are giving them money. You not put money in the pocket now, yeah? For them to do anything they want to do. You know what it means to give them almost $65 million? It means a job we are just going to sleep now. You see the man buy, you see the fleet of vehicles they few days from the CDC. You know where they're taking all of the money from? You know where they're taking that money from? Liberians, we need to be wise. As we approach the elections, it shouldn't be based on party. It shouldn't be based on party. Let's focus on who can deliver when we need it. Who can stand for us when there is need? Who can better represent us in that position? Those are some of the things that we should be voting for on October 10th. But not because the person have crossed over from their own political party and come over to the Unity Party, or they cross over from the Unity Party go to the ANC. Then you say, I will vote for that person because they are now supporting my party. It shouldn't be like that, Liberians. 7 days of critical issue, and we thought it wise to flag this on this show. This very critical. It's very sad. And DC lawmakers, opposition lawmakers, as they claim to be. It will be a very tough one come October 10th. We expect to see more of this, more and more. The one that will happen from now to the end of the 3 months in between, it will be too huge. Expect anything to happen. Yeah, so Stella, it's over to you.
So definitely, Bwaka. So people that we expect with the nomenclature of their affiliation, right? Opposition man, opposition figure, they are the ones disappointing us. They are the ones disappointing us. Coming with Daniel F. Nathan, Devon Smith. These are the folks that are disappointing us. Francis Pay of Veracruz County. I think Francis Pay from CDC, in fact. This is sad for our country. This is sad for our country. So, Bwaga, we are going to look at another topic here. The issue that has to do with, that we told our folks on Monday that we were going to discuss. The issue that has to do with a former police officer, one Otis Juarez.
Mm-hmm.
Some of you might have heard the issues surrounding this this guy on other platforms. And it's something that we consider as an injustice on the part of the Liberian National Police trying to met against the this fellow.
Mhm.
And as we are here as advocates, it should be our responsibility to point out these issues and call on the relevant authority to make sure that these things are settled. There is this issue with a guy called, a former police officer called Otis Juarez. He used to be an assistant superintendent of police. Very, very educated young man in the police, one of those professionals. And the former ERU commander, one Amos Williams. Amos Williams runs an entertainment center called the Camp David. Some of you who live across the Broadway area, you know an entertainment center called Camp David.
Yeah.
And Camp David is owned by this former ERU commander, in person of Amos Williams. So according to what we've gathered, with the evidence adduced, backed by the investigative report being produced by the Professional Standard Division of the Liberia National Police, we've gotten everything as it relates to this particular case. There is this guy who works for the Liberia Petroleum Refining Corporation, one Judah McCarthy. Judah McCarthy had gone with his family at this Camp David Entertainment Center to enjoy themselves. So when they went, according to what we read in the investigative report, Judah McCarthy, his wife, and few family members, they entered the VIP section of Camp David Entertainment Center. When they enter, according to the wife of Judah McCarthy rather, that this place was very hot. And she asked Amos Williams to please turn on the air conditioner. Amos Williams said to her that this place isn't hot. They started to exchange words. And according to the report, that Amos Williams, the former ERU commander, gave his head finger to the lady. And according to the report, Otis Juarez was the one who took Judah McCarthy, his wife, and other family members to this entertainment center. And Amos Williams is the owner of this place. So according to the investigation, Amos Williams has alleged that the wife of Judah McCarthy wasted beer or liquor on him, requesting that Amos Williams should send his head finger to her. So there was a serious commotion between Amos Williams, Judah McCarthy, and his wife. According to the investigation, Amos Williams has alleged that Judah McCarthy entered into his car and ran into him with the vehicle. Otis Juarez, that is now being advocated for on the show today, who took Judah McCarthy and his family to Camp David, decided to intervene, decided to stop. But both parties were adamant. In that commotion, Judah McCarthy of the LPRC sustained an injury above his arm. Above his arm. So there was serious tension that particular morning hours on March 27, 2022 of last year. There was a serious tension. Otis Juarez decided to intervene, decided to stop the parties, but the parties could not listen. It went loose. Things went loose. the Justice Minister and authority of the Liberian National Police got involved. What we have gathered, they said Musa didn't walk to the Liberian National Police headquarters without investigating Amos Williams and Otis Juarez. He ordered that both of them be fired
from the job.
From their job, without them being investigated as to why triggered that particular incident. So, Patrick Suru dismissed these two officers, Amos Williams and that of Otis Juarez. On the order of friend Musa Dane, the Justice Minister, without giving these people due process. Juto McCarthy, who got injured in the process, has also alleged that he has $10,400 United States dollars in his vehicle and an S7 Samsung Gallery phone. After these people were dismissed, then the police turned around and called for investigation. I thought these people were supposed to be suspended, before they actually the outcome of the investigation before they are dismissed. Otis Juarez were called by the Professional Standard Division of the Liberian National Police. Amos Williams was also called. They both were investigated. Let me read what the Professional Standard Division findings on Otis Juarez says. Amos Williams. 1 minute, brother. Why it says? They said Otis Juarez will serve as a witness in the case against Amos Williams because there is a criminal allegation against Amos Williams, which McCarthy has alleged. The investigation has set Amos Juarez free. The investigation has set Amos Juarez free. The Professional Standard Division said Amos Williams should be prosecuted and sent to the criminal investigation division, the CID, for further investigation and then be forwarded to court because there is a criminal allegation involved. The man is alleging that he $10,400 US dollars, a S7 Samsung phone, and also aggravated assault. Otis Juarez will help the government as a witness in the process. Patrick Suru and Musa Din said no. Otis Williams was part of the case. I thought the Professional Standard Division of the Liberian National Police is not organized there to investigate police officers for ethical reasons.
That's a rule.
Ain't that the rule, Bwaka?
Yeah, that's the rule.
That's the rule of the Professional Standard Division. The Professional Standard Division came out with their investigative report, their findings, and said Otis Juarez is exonerated from what happened. Amos Williams should be sent to the CID or the CSD for further investigation because the man is alleging that his $10,400 got missing from the vehicle, his S7 Samsung phone got missing, and also he had caught in the process aggravated assault. And the investigation also urged that Otis Williams will serve as a witness in this case if this case should go to court against Amos Williams. Musa Din said no. Patrick Suru said no. You know what they did, Bwaga? You know what they did? They put Amos Williams and Otis Juarez together and carried them to court. Can you imagine? Patrick Suru and Musa Din ignored the findings of the Professional Standard Division. How are they going to proceed to court? The Professional Standard Division will be called to come and give testimony as to what has transpired. When you see government losing some of the cases, that's some of there, Bwaga.
Yeah.
They don't go according to due process. That's one of the. Just few days ago, we were on the thing here. Dealing with Jefferson Koji for some of the things they're doing against Musa Din, insulting Musa Din, going after Musa Din. Just few days ago on the platform. But this is the same Musa Din doing this against somebody. Not according to people's due process. Since last year, Bwaka, you know what they did? They sent 2 people to court together. On Otis Juarez, on a charge, they put there for hindering law enforcement. Otis Juarez went to the court. They dragged Otis Juarez to the court, Bwaka. The government looked into the case while the case was ongoing. The government not prosecute the case against Otis Juarez. They said there is no case against Otis Juarez. There is no case against Otis Juarez. Otis Juarez was there trying to stop the people and stop them while they go look at all the report, the thing. All the testimony from the other witnesses that were on the scene that the police conducted. They say Otis Juarez, there is no case. The Ministry of Justice through the county Anthony not prosecute the case against Otis Juarez. Since then, Otis Juarez has written the Justice Minister, asking the Justice Minister to please reinstate him. He has written Patrick Sulu to please reinstate him. In fact, Otis Juarez has gotten a clerk certificate from the State Court. Otis Juarez has gotten a clerk certificate from the State Court, attached to the letter and sent to Musa Din, attached to the letter and sent to Patrick Sulu, attached. Otis Juarez has also written, how to call him, Councilor Dempster Brown, the Human Rights Commission or chairperson. Up to present, Patrick or Otis Juarez has not been reinstated. This brother has cried out loud, has appealed. Still, the brother has not been reinstated. Your own professional standard that you gave the authority to invest Otis Juarez, the people say the man is exonerated. If there should be a case against Amos Williams, he will serve as a witness to the case for the government. Why can't you reinstate Otis Juarez, Patrick Sulu?
But Tevez,
just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Before we talk this, right? I told you, Waka, I sent Patrick Sulu a message. And you see, right there, what you see here? RG Patrick Sulu. I called Patrick Sulu. I sent him a message. I said, good afternoon, sir. This is Sylvester Tevez now, General Manager of Roos Holdings Incorporated, an office owned by Mr. Henry P. Costa. A fellow named Otis Juarez came with a complaint to our office. As a responsible office, we have decided to ascertain from you before rendering any assistance if possible. Can we speak? Since that time, I wrote Patrick Sulu and called him 4 times. Patrick Sulu has not responded. I have spoken with other authorities of the Liberia National Police on this matter. You cannot get anything from them. It is like someone of power above them is playing in this particular case. And I want to surely believe that it is Musa Din who is doing this. Because he was the one who gave the order to Patrick Sulu to have Otis Juarez dismissed. And this is bad for our country, Bwaka. Come in, Bwaka, you want to say something?
Yeah, my point here in this case is that why dismiss them when you know this case is still ongoing? Why dismiss them? They haven't been found guilty of anything of such. They are police officers. And if you want to dismiss them, you take away bread from them based on somebody complaint against them. Because the person is a justice minister today, that's why you are doing this. Why is it that the leg of Koji, Molu, and other people were bad muffin? They see Musa Din. We sat on this platform and criticized them and told them that what they were doing was wrong. But here today, the same Musa Dean, we spoke for, is the one doing similar thing to another person. Like, what you expect that all of these things are happening? You expect investors to come and invest their money in Liberia?
I'm telling you, Bwaga.
You expect that? The justice system, somebody that is heading our justice system, Frank Musa Dean, is taking power in his own hands. You expect somebody to move from in their civilized country and come and invest that money in Liberia under a weird administration? You expect that? Look at the type of case. Just look at the case. Musa Dean, you are not doing better. Sometimes we get angry with the folks in CDC, the way they come at you. But you, as an elderly man, as a state man, you need to do better for yourself, man. Oh, man. You are old man. But you know, the time you are not in government, you are far better than now. You are far better. People have a lot of respect for you, Mr. Dean.
Sure.
But since you became a minister of justice, everything about you changed. Everything about you. A lot of people spoke positively about you when you are not in government. But now here you are. Here you are. And
so sad, Bwaga. So sad.
Yeah, it is sad. And a lot of Liberians are looking at you. What you live up for today, it will speak for you tomorrow.
Or you can just outrun it and arbitrarily, or dismiss somebody without giving a due process. And you should be a lawyer, Bwaga. A lawyer with so many years of experience, Musa Dean. You've been a lawyer. You are a lawyer. Get the people due process. When the murmuring started, after you dismiss them, according to you, you have ordered Patrick Sulu to make sure that the Professional Standard Division takes seize of the matter. But you have already dismissed them. The Professional Standard Division has taken seize of the matter. The people have investigated. They said Otis Juarez. Let me read what they say about Otis Juarez. There is the fundings. The fundings. You see the fundings? Let me read what they said. They said that Superintendent Otis A. Juarez is exonerated from all charges for the fact that he only witnessed the incident and made some intervention to curb the situation, but the parties involved failed to listen and have fully complied with the PSD investigation, and therefore is a key witness to this case. That is the professional standard recommendation, that the founding of the professional standard. Why can't the police? Are you undermining your own very self? Is Patrick Sulu undermining himself? Because the Professional Standard Division of the Liberian National Police is that organ, is that body that is clothed with the authority to investigate police officers on ethical issues.
Mm-hmm.
The Professional Standard Division is there to investigate officers on ethical issues. If an officer behaves unethical, he or she is sent to the Professional Standard Division. That is the role of the Professional Standard Division of the Liberian National Police. Why send these people to the Professional Standard Division if you know you are not going to adhere to their findings in this particular matter? Or because Musa Dean has ordered Patrick Suru not to go in line with this? Are people being targeted here? Frank Musa Dean? Amen. Your name, Frank, it represents uprightness. It represents boldness. It represents someone who doesn't bend in their undertakings. Frank. But today, the name Frank is the opposite as to your doings, Musa. You've been a good man, like Waka said, outside of government job. You stood for what? Moral grounds while running your private life, Musa Day. Since you became co-opted by this regime of George Manuel Weah, everything about you is just upside down, Mr. Dean, Councilor Dean, a referred lawyer, a notable lawyer, should be the one not giving people due process. Musa Dean, should you be the one practicing that? Should you be the one, Frank? We are calling on the Liberian National Police. We are calling on the Liberian National Police. Otis Juarez deserves to be reinstated. This brother has cried year in, year out, months in, months out. This is the only thing that the brother has to survive, for his family to survive. As we speak, this brother's children are out of school. How do you expect a young man who has been very serviceable, who has been very loyal, who has been very professional to the force, you have treated this man like this? I challenge you, Otis Juarez, one of the proudest officers that we have in the Liberian National Police. The records are there. Some of the friends, we've conducted investigation. We went to Central. You can hear many of the officers saying that people there, the thing they're doing, that their power, they won't play with that man. They get nothing against the man. Patrick Sudu, Frank Musa Dean, Otis Juarez deserves to be reinstated back in the police. Put a man back in the police. Why you undermining yourself? Why are you undermining yourself? Because if you undermine the report of the Professional Standard Division, you undermine yourself. Because you trust these men and women that you send there as investigators of that particular body. So anything of such, you trusted them. Anything of such that comes out, you should be in line to work with it. Patrick Sudu, this is sad for our country. We condemn others for doing this to you. Patrick Sudu, we've condemned others for doing this to you. Frank Musa Dean, just a few days on the platform, Jefferson Cody had a guts to lash at you, to say those disgusting and despicable things about you, Musa Dean. We were here condemning the city mayor of Monrovia.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the scenario of the oppressed, the depressed yesterday has turned to the oppressor? Is that the scenario, Frank? Please do the needful. Patrick Sudu, Frank Musa Dean, please do the needful and have Otis Juarez reinstated in the police. Otis Juarez has done nothing wrong. He has done nothing unprofessional. He has done nothing unethical. He has done nothing that has gone in contravention with the norms and procedures of the Liberian National Police. He deserves to be reinstated. We'll stop here for today on this.
We will follow the case.
We will continue to call on your every day. We will name and shame you. This should not be. If you're treating people like this, like Waka said, you think other people want to come with investment and things and what have you in the country, how will they be able to come? Because when their matter go to the police for investigation to come up with a due and a fair and a impartial outcome, then you guys will twist it that way. This is South our country. Money will be back on you. Otis Juarez deserves to be reinstated. This thing should stop in the country, man. But one person won't prove that they get power over another person. Everybody is equal. Not because today you are up there to a certain level, but you should treat your fellow men like that. How do you expect a young man to survive? How do you expect a young man to survive? You want to go out begging people? Has Otis Juarez not been loyal to you? Has Otis Juarez committed any crime? Has Otis Juarez done anything unethical and unprofessional to the police? For which you treat a young man like this? He deserves a better living like you do. He deserves a decent life to live like you. This is wrong. This is wrong. Money will be back. You don't reinstate Otis Juarez. We'll take people from here. We'll organize people, even in that central, to go and protest there. We will organize people to go and protest. Even in central. If Otis Juarez is not reinstated, why you guys start always looking down on people? This is nonsense.
All right, so we'll open the phone lines. We had two talking points here this morning. You listen to the Otis wallet case, and we also talk about the loan agreement there at the house. We have some opposition lawmakers agreeing or signing up to the agreement. We'll open the phone lines now on 0770-102-102-86, 010383 102-102. The WhatsApp number is +231 888 624171. Yeah, those are our brothers in the diaspora. You can call on the WhatsApp number. Is pinned right under my name there. Those that are watching is +231 888 624171. That's the WhatsApp number. Or if you are in Liberia, you can call on the local lines 0770-102-102-86, 010383, or 555-102-102. The WhatsApp number once again is +231 888 624171. So we just started to flag some of these things. Now you can be a part of the conversation. So yesterday, the U.S. ambassador to Liberia, McCarthy, will be leaving in 2 weeks' time. Yeah. The outgoing U.S. ambassador, Michael McCarthy, will depart the country in 2 weeks' time. And he announced that the end of his presidential appointment to Liberia in 2 weeks, as the country is poised to have a new head of U.S. delegation here in Liberia. Oh, yeah. So he made the announcement at a ceremony yesterday that was held at the 247th anniversary of the United States. Let's take this person on the line this morning. Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Mohammed B. Mazari, a student of AMU Zion University.
Mohammed, welcome to the show.
First, let me applaud you for your advocacy and your deliberations on a meaningful brother within our society who have suffered and said this country will all due diligence. And I will say this to you and say it very clearly, that Musa Din, as you clearly directed and defined in French, has deviated from the meaning of French and is continuing to mislead the society. Liberal society is all that we have. And having a security in our midst, facing the desperate politics in this country, to serve as a hallmark for us Liberians to obey and respect security. You still frustrate the security that serve this country with all due diligence. Based on rumors, based on consent, we are no iota of truth. You dismiss the man illegally. It is deterring the entire national security within this country, and we will not tolerate that. Because as we enter all universities and graduating from there with degrees, and we're learning security in all universities, especially in Zion University, people should be able to understand the tendency of security and the meaning of which one's supposed to serve his or her country as a security. Let Musa Bin do the gentleman thing. We know he has no right. The Lord does provide for Otis dismissal, and let him do the legal thing by putting back the man in his position. This brother has a family. He has a family to see, and he's about to graduate too from the university. Where Musa Din expect this brother to raise his money and to send his children to school, to pay his house rent, and even when he life ongoing in this country. Why? This thing is too sorry for our liberal society. Let Musa D and even the Patrick man who is being pulled by his nose that he do things. Patrick shouldn't make us be hunger and more hunger. Because he doesn't know he got that based on politics. And society, and even our security is not a society. He shouldn't politicize our security partner. If he has anything in mind, politically or difference that others have done on the way, let him address it in a best way. But look at what the law says. You see the professional stand up, a professional have proven all beyond reasonable doubt that this man done nothing wrong. You send the man to the court.
Okay.
The court exonerated this man. So what else prove you want this man that you continue to embrace him within our society? Let Musa D and Patrick Suru do the gentleman thing. The first society does not only belong to the two men. We all part of this society, likewise country. We serve this country even more than he, the Patrick Suru man, and that Musa D. Because Musa D and Patrick Suru are just set of corrupt people in this country and are not liberating this country, but are misrepresenting the presidency.
Okay.
And this is all I have to say. He shouldn't make us to get in the street again.
Thank you so much. It seems to be you have some little knowledge on the issue, so you can place in your calls also 0770-102-102, 886-010-383, 555-102-102. The WhatsApp number is +231-888-624171. So, like I said, U.S. Ambassador McCarthy will depart the country in 2 weeks' time. Yeah. He been in the flesh of this government, even in the flesh of the opposition. Yeah, Teves, the guy, I really want him
the government failed in that round as compared to the opposition.
Yeah, Teves, for me, I really wanted him to be here up until the end of the elections, man. Yeah, I really do love the ambassador. Yeah.
You know, the ambassador, right? The ambassador has left an indelible mark on our soul, Waka. And the name McCarthy is going to be etched in our nation's record. Anyway, yeah, McCarthy name.
Google the sedition.
Yeah, I think you said McCarthy, you can hear that, you can see them running. You know, it shouldn't be Waka, right? People are elected to public offices to serve in a decent fashion. And elected into public offices.
Let's take this caller on the line. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, brother.
Yeah,
you know, one thing that is touching me as I continue to watch.
Your name, where you calling from? Your name.
I continue to get more bad.
Hello.
The law of this country.
Hello.
Even the brother, yes.
Your name, where you joining us from?
This is Mohammed bin Masari who just called. And I call again because as I continue to watch the video, the conversation, I continue to get more irritated over our security sectors. Even the brother, Jetton McCarthy did a waiver, a communication of waiver. Who stated in that communication, according to records that are listening to, he stated in that communication that he have waived everything because others didn't do anything wrong at all. So why will Musa D and Patrick Suru keep indicting this brother? Why they don't want to put back this brother in the police force that he dearly loved to save his country? Is it wrong to save your country? Let him tell us this. Then some of us will get put in the force now. Let him tell us that it's wrong to save this country. If only this country belongs to he, Patrick Suru, and he, Musa D, and their family. Then they will put their family and save the liberal society and leave the rest.
All right, thank you so much. We can't keep you too long. Yeah, Teves, we're talking about the U.S.
Before going to the ambassador thing, right? Let me say this, right? You know, Kwaka, that is why I will remain in that position, no matter what anybody says. You see, General Prince Charles Johnson of the AFL, General Prince Charles Johnson of the AFL, Kwaka, that brother, the chief of staff, is a decent professional. If you follow a case that involved an AFL officer where he was alleged of raping one of his colleagues' daughters.
Yes,
You know
I
what?
follow.
You know what? General, the chief of staff did. In fact, he did not leave the guy with their own soil people to have him investigated. You know what the man did? They relieved the man and sent the man to the women and children section of the Liberia National Police. Because before the post said they compromised the case, the chief of staff, Prince Charles Johnson, relieved the man and sent the man to the surveillance aspect. The chief of staff, the women and children protection section of the Liberia National Police to have one of its officers, investigated of an allegation brought against him about rape. They investigated, the women and children investigated that officer, and they found out that it was a lie against that officer. The women and children of the Liberia National Police, not the army people did their own investigation, but the police. The men relieved that man. As soon as the women and children, the Liberia National Police, they were done with that investigation, they sent the report back to the Ministry of Defense, to the chief of staff. Immediately upon receiving that report, when they read it and stuff and what have you, they called that officer, the army guy, the AFL personnel. They call him back to the force. Today, the man is active in the force. That's how a professional is supposed to behave. General Prince Charles Johnson is a professional. From that day, my respect, my admiration for him has grew, has quadrupled. That's how you behave as a professional. In fact, right after the show, I'm going to do a post for the man and make it the personality of this week. General Prince Charles Johnson. That's how a professional behave. Not like Spanlek Musa, not like Patrick Sudu, not like them. Emulate for a good example of General Prince Charles Johnson, the chief of staff of the army. Emulate for him.
All right. We take some more calls. 0770-102-102, 886-010-383, 555-102-102. Those in the diaspora can call on our WhatsApp number +231 888 624171. Yeah, once again, +231 888 624171 is the WhatsApp number you can call, and you will be live with us this morning. So we're talking about the outgoing ambassador,
the ambassador
of the U.S. ambassador.
So you know, even when Sidisha in the net, when you pass in the corner with it, but then you say, Makate, the man can pick up running. Because listen, every government that is instituted, right, should be a decent government, Waka, that should work for the people, that the people should be given a better living condition. You don't have a foreign diplomat from another country coming to tell you what you ought to do. That is so shameful, Waka. Should it be the foreign diplomat that will tell you, say, don't do corruption, don't steal from your people? You don't know as a government that you're not supposed to steal? Is this a foreign partner that's supposed to tell you that you should not practice bad governance or injustice? Is this a foreign diplomat that's supposed to tell you? That is so shameful. That is so shameful. Every government that is instituted by the people through a democratic process should be there for the people, should understand what the people need, should be sensitive enough to understand what the people need, how their lives should be better off. You don't need any Tom, Dick, and Harry from elsewhere to tell you that you should do this and do that and do this. It wouldn't renders you being irresponsible. Almost like the scenario of the father who has money in his home. The children are not in school because he makes the money, he goes out, drink and bib profusely, spend money on all of the girlfriends, pay girlfriend children school fee. But when he comes to your house, the children in the house are not eating. The children in the house are not going to school. Somebody from us should come and tell you, say you must do this and do that. This is wrong. We should not have our foreign partners telling our government, do that for your people, do that for your people. You are a decent government, you should do it. McCarthy should not be the one telling you. Sanctions should not be brought upon you before you do the needful, before you do those things that are necessary for the help and the survivability of our people. So McCarthy, I wish, like Bwaka would say, I wish McCarthy was here. Although lately they may be dealing with the opposition, but it just tells you how balanced the ambassador is.
Sure.
It tells you how balanced he is. He's not one-sided. Like our brothers and sisters in the cities, he say, oh, that man working for the opposition.
Mm-hmm.
And when the man launched that racket against the opposition and thing, you see them talking. Yeah, the ambassador talking, yeah. But I thought you said that the ambassador was one-sided yesterday again. You know, it just proves how balanced the ambassador is.
Even Abachi started to say, oh, yeah, oh, the man shouldn't get involved into our politics. The man is not speaking diplomatically. The man is going against the ethics of diplomacy, all sort of things.
But yesterday, I saw my man Abachi, the man there yesterday, the man on the program at the pavilion. But the man, guess what? Guess what? They put the man all the way on the left extreme. But the man I really come near the ambassador said, Papa Chima and Joey are near the ambassador.
Papa Chima too said, "Bam off."
So, brother, it's funny but it's serious. And,
yeah,
it's serious.
To be real, we wish to have another ambassador like McCarthy that will do the needful thing, that will stand up for the Liberian people, that will stand against the government with a bad system, that will stand against the opposition. Yeah.
It's very shameful that McCarthy can't stand up for Liberian people. Or that European ambassador Dela Rules can't stand up for the Liberian people. Or that the World Bank people. It's so shameful. Shame on the weird-led government that people will come from outside and tell you what to do for your people. Shame on you. Shame on you. The ambassadors will come tell me, say, your people suffering, free your people. The ambassadors will tell you, say, the people in the government is stealing plenty of money, fire them. The ambassadors will come tell you, say, the lawmaker in the house, they can put money in the budget. And when the budget passes, they take the money and carry it for the private business, and why are people suffering? The ambassadors will come tell you that one. Is that the ambassador role? As a government, a responsible government that was elected democratically, that during campaign periods you made all of the promises that you are better the living condition of the people, that somebody from America, that somebody from Europe, so they can't tell you that your people suffering before you know that your people suffering. That is why this 2023, Bwaka, we will scrutinize all of the candidates. We will enter into their process. If it costs for them to put it in Juba, according to Prosecute, we'll put it in Juba. But we will not leave no stone unturned. We won't leave no stone unturned. We will make sure that when we see anything around you not correct, we'll talk it right here. Right here. Not making talk all things, but men will talk all right here. When we see anything, men will talk all right here. Whether that Joseph Bwaka, whether that Alexander Comiso, whether that Tiawan Gongolo, whosoever, we will talk it right on the platform. We'll talk it. Because that's a simple thing that happened. We shield our leaders too much. We shield political leaders. We create them as monsters. We create demagogues. Even when we see the wrong, we don't speak it out. Every day we put leg in apple polishing. Every day. If we are to say to our leaders from the beginning that this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, they will have that at the back of their mind. But when you see the person wear leather and red shoe, you say, what? The leader, you try to look at it naked from a garage shoe the leader wearing. You know that the man in leather and red shoe, you can't tell the man in leather and red shoe. Eh? You know the man in leather and red shoe, you can't tell the man in leather and red shoe. Because you are an apple polisher, you are a bootlegger, you are a Sika fan. So you won't tell him. This election, we are going to dig deep and deeper. Whosoever you will be, you can be my bath on the grave. When I see something against you and you're doing that correct, I will say it right on the platform. You can be Henry Costa, my bossman, who I work for. You can be Henry Costa. You can be Petro. You can be whosoever. We will talk it right here. We will talk it right here. Then I always say, never be anything, anybody more. I will speak the truth. I will not create any sin that will enslave my conscience. I will enslave my conscience.
Okay, so the CDC holding their primary in a few days. Some few lawmakers just to end up on the last 15 minutes, just to end up on that. Some few lawmakers have already been chosen by them. Akaros Gray of District Number 8 will serve as the lawmaker to contest on the CDC ticket in District Number 8. Yeah, and then how do you call him? Abu Bana Kamara will be in District 15. Josephine Davis will contest in District Number 10. And now the primary is ongoing in District Number 9, where Safoko will be.
Yeah, the man will be. All the other will be.
Okay, so let's begin with Akaros. Let's begin with Akaros Gray, District Number 8. He had a huge container there in District Number 8. Prince Toe and others are they are ready to unseat Akaros Moses Gray. But again, the CDC have selected him to serve as their lawmaker that will be on their ticket in District Number 8. Let's look at Akaros Gray before going to the others.
You know, Bwaga, what is going on with those sitting lawmakers is just an act of formality. You know why? Because I think there is an agreement that between all of the political parties that make the coalition, the LPDP, the MPP, and the CDC, right? There is a clause there that says where there is a sitting CDC lawmaker, right? There will be no primary there, nothing there. It will just be a form of endorsement to carry on with that particular lawmaker. And that is what happening to those lawmakers you just named. But in district number 10, there was a primary that was conducted. We all knew that Josephine David would have taken the day, right? But as for Akaros Gray, like you said, Boyga, Akaros Gray will meet a state resistance this time around. You know, I just don't know how our people behave, Boyga. Akaros Gray has not been living in the district. Akaros Gray has been all around. He living in district. I think district must say of Magibi County. So where
he living in Magibi, the district 1 in Magibi. Yeah.
Yeah. And this is a man again coming to the people of district number 8 to say he wants to be re-elected for the third time. And it shouldn't be a surprise to you that he's re-elected, Braga. I don't know how people behave. I don't know how people behave. Braga, go ahead, let me take the call, please. It's very important.
Yes, so a man like Akaros Moses Gray that hosted his wedding in Paris. This government, once again, they are bringing this man forth for the third term in district number 8. And the people of district number 8 have to think. They have to think because the leg of Akaros Gray have failed the Liberian people. Akaros Gray can no longer represent the Liberian people anywhere. All he's good at is smoking weed. That's all. If Una Gray is given another 6 years, there are no Liberian people will really enjoy suffering. If Akaros Gray is given another 6 years, I know that we the Liberian people, we are not ready yet for change. If Akaros Gray is elected in district number 8. Let's look at Josephine Davis. Josephine Davis, but she won't waste your time. Josephine Davis will be going against Honorable Yeke Koluba. According to them, their headquarters is in district number 10. CDC headquarters is in district number 10. So they want a lawmaker. They want a CDC lawmaker to represent them in that district. So they want for Josephine Davis to unseat Honorable Yeke Koluba. Yes, of course. Sometimes we do disagree with the outburst from Yeke Koluba. We do disagree with some of the things that he good about doing, some of the way that he present issues. We do disagree with it. But I can tell you for sure, for Yeke Koluba to be unseated by a leg or somebody like Josephine Davis, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be totally difficult. You saw doing the voter registration process. They tried their possible best to choke people in the district. And you know what happened? Those same people they choke were saying that you only help us to bring us to register in Yeke Koluba district because we will vote for Yeke. So can CDC unseat Yeke in district number 10? I said no. They are just wasting their own time. They are just wasting their own time. Let's look at Abu Banakamara, district number 15. So I don't know why Telia non-contesting. Okay, Amos Tue, the Secretary General of the Unity Party, is going to be contesting in district number 15. So they fight there in district number 15. I may say Abu may likely be re-elected based on the fact that the candidate that the Unity Party is putting up to unseat him, they needed to do a lot of things. So Tevez, you are not here talking about district number 10, Josephine and Yeke Koluba. We talked about Akaros already. Let's move to, because we have roughly about 9 more minutes to go. Let's move to Josephine and Yeke.
Look at him. Hey, Josephine Davis. Josephine Davis. Bro, Quagga, let us not waste our time on a particular thing. Let us not waste our time. Yeke is going to emerge victorious. Yeke is going to emerge victorious. If Mwabake Moru, popular, educated, meaning he knows how to make way, politically inclined. If Yeke can beat him and even beat the incumbent, peace be unto the archers, Julius Bering, in district number 10, that if Josephine David will can't stand in front of Yeke. And the thing about it, bro, you know how many thousands of people left their district. Yes, I may not agree with all what Yeke does, but his message, his actions, sometimes they are in the interest of the people. Yeke has been battled. He has been tested. Yes, sometimes I may not agree with those words that he used and stuff and what have you. But Yeke Advocacy has remained consistent. Why you think such a man shouldn't be re-elected? As a matter of fact, some friends left from America, black guy. Some friends left from America, came down in Station number 10 and registered that I know personally. Even people from other districts, I know. All over Monserrado County left from their district, came in Station number 10 and registered for Yeke. Then before Yeke own people. Yeke will be re-elected. And the margin will be an avalanche margin between him and Josephine Davis. Josephine Davis of no match, man. Come on. Josephine Davis was like Yeke will always say, now I don't know we're gonna patch it or we're gonna cream it. No, I will not go that route, right? But she will be defeated. Josephine Davis will be defeated by Yeke.
So Abu Banakamara, to conclude, Abu Banakamara and Amos Tue, the Secretary General of
Abu Kamara will win again. Abu Kamara will whip Amos Tue. Amos Tue is no contender to Abu Kamara. Trust me. With no malice, with no vindictive stuff and what have you. You know, Waga, my original district, there are two original districts of mine, right, that I consider. One, district number 16 and district number 15. District number 16 is where I was born, where I was raised. I did my primary education, my secondary education, started my college education in district number 16, Niguta, and later on moved to district number 15. There where my properties are. So I'm a stakeholder of district number 15. I'm a stakeholder of district number 16 by birth. I'm a stakeholder of district number 15 by properties and what have you and stuff and what have you. So for district number 15, take it from me. Abu Kamara will be re-elected. Abu Kamara will be re-elected. Same as Yeke Koruba in district number 16, same as Dixon Sipo. These people, these CDC lawmakers are going to be re-elected. Trust me.
Okay, so folks, we have to wrap it up. We are already out of time. We have roughly about 5 more minutes. So Teves, you wrap it up from your end. Then we'll get prepared for the Monday's edition of the show.
Yeah, so Monday we hope to take Kelibo Gonglo, a stalwart of the Team Gonglo in the United States of America. We are going to conclude every bit of the preparation. If that happens, we are going to take Kelibo Gonglo on Monday on the show. He's going to be our guest. And I want to say thank you. Musa Dean, Patrick Sulu, you do the right thing. You reinstate Otis Juarez. Otis didn't do anything. Otis didn't do anything. You reinstate. Monday will jump on you again. If that is not done, Musa Dean and Patrick Sulu, trust us. We are going to mobilize our people, go in front of the police headquarters, and then protest against the bad system you guys are running there. We are going to do it. We are going to call on our people to come in their numbers to go and protest in front of Central. You cannot do it. You cannot do it. It should not be about me first before people come. It should not be about Bwaga before people talk. It is against a Liberian who has served the Liberian National Police with diligence, with respect, with loyalty, with honesty. Why should he be treated this way? Only because somebody wants to prove to another person that he or she has power? That is wrong. It is wrong today. It is wrong tomorrow. It is wrong forever, no matter who does it. So I want to say thank you for watching our Facebook commenters. Those who make it a duty to call, we want to say have a pleasant and a fantastic weekend. We'll see you on Monday, same time, same platform. Bye-bye.
Okay, so folks, we wrap it up on today's edition of the show. Like Teves said, join us on Monday for a fresh edition. We will be here up until...
We'll be looking at the indictment of Brother Scott. Waka.
Yeah, we'll dive into that also. So folks, join us on Monday for a fresh edition of the show. Teves na Bwaka Amara Kamara up until then is bye-bye from our end.